A fish tank worth tens of thousands of dollars shatters instantly. This unlucky guy Mike just wanted to work out but ended up smashing someone's precious aquarium. How will he pay back this enormous debt? Mike was originally an aquarium employee who got fired after accidentally exposing his special talents, and now he can only survive on odd jobs. His employer Rick is a mysterious taxi driver who lives in a mansion with a fish tank worth tens of thousands of dollars. Rick tells Mike that he drives for rich young ladies during the day and wealthy older women at night. Turns out he's a locally well-known provider of special services. Before leaving on a business trip, Rick instructs Mike to take good care of the fish tank. Mike excitedly enjoys the mansion lifestyle and decides to work out, thinking maybe he could also enter this line of work. However, he gets stuck on the exercise equipment and, in desperation, grabs the fish tank for leverage. With a crash, everything shatters. Although Mike manages to save the precious fish, he absolutely cannot afford to replace the expensive tank. Agent Tony appears and points him toward a solution. Join the team and earn enough to cover the repair costs before Rick returns. Mike officially begins his special services career. His first client is a fierce older woman whom Mike's small frame can't handle, so he cleverly spends the entire night playing trivia games with her, making her exceptionally happy. Even Tony is shocked. No one has ever satisfied this particular client before. The next clients are even more eccentric. A 3-meter tall giant woman makes Mike look like a tiny chick. An intellectual beauty has a swearing problem, so Mike takes her to a baseball game and lets her curse at the players, igniting the entire crowd. There's also a client who can fall asleep anywhere, and Mike must constantly ensure safety during meals. He ties the client's hair up to prevent choking if he falls asleep while eating. The consecutive high-difficulty clients nearly break Mike down, but Tony comforts him, saying the most important thing in this business is not being picky about clients. Next, he arranges a normal job. Spend a few days pretending to date a girl named Amy, a service customized by her friend. Amy is a blonde beauty, gorgeous and kind-hearted. At a restaurant, she can't bear to see small fish being prepared for sashimi, so she takes them to go and releases them back into the ocean. Mike experiences the feeling of true love for the first time. At the crucial moment, he has a crisis of conscience and refuses other services because he's truly fallen in love with Amy.
But the fact is I still paid for your services.
The client's husband tracks Mike down and takes him to court, accusing him of providing special services. At the critical moment, his former clients testify in court, unanimously claiming that Mike only returned lost ID cards and they gave him tips out of gratitude. The judge finds nothing wrong with this and declares him innocent on the spot, even awarding him a Good Samaritan certificate. With funding from numerous wealthy patrons, Mike repairs the villa but can only afford a knockoff fish tank. Rick's beloved fish also dies accidentally, so Mike buys a miniature replacement. When Rick returns and notices the fish has gotten smaller, Mike lies that it got sick and lost weight. However, when Rick lightly taps the tank, the counterfeit immediately explodes. The enraged Rick is about to beat Mike to death when all his wealthy patron clients rush in to help, working together to confront Rick. Finally, a perverted man who kept appearing reveals his identity. He's actually a police officer who successfully stops the chaos.